How many of you witnessed my icebreaker speech? Thank you. After that, I went back thinking about it. I felt I missed something. Who do you think are the most influencing persons in our life?
Parents.
Father. Mother. Thank God. Parents. I was scribbling a little bit. I thought I would have spoken at least one sentence about them. Then I decided, why one sentence? I'll give one full speech slot for them because they deserve it. Good afternoon, Toastmasters and guests.
Good afternoon.
My mother, I would say, a very typical South Indian mother with all those traditional values. She was very studious. As she was busy in her studies, she didn't get time to learn cooking. My father, as a bachelor, used to cook by himself. So after marriage, he thought my mother's cooking was far better than his, so he was happy. But the actual scene started after I came in. I criticized all her cooking in all the possible ways. I commented every day on everything she prepared. She used to come to me and say, "Son, I bless you. You will get a girl who doesn't even know to prepare Maggie." I would say, "Don't worry, Mom, I'll hire a cook." She will turn back to me and say, "Okay, let me see if you are hiring a cook or you itself become a cook." She was my Oxford for English, my Harsha Bhogle for cricket, my Vivekananda for preaching, divine and discipline. Literally, my encyclopedia. During my childhood, anything and everything, I would blindly rely on her. On the other hand, my father was a very practical person. He taught me the realities of life. He gave an insight about life. He was always there at my back when I needed him. With all those inputs, I groomed myself, and I'm very thankful for them. Let me tell you a small incident which made me to think. Some days back, I went to a get-together. I met an old uncle and auntie. They were talking to me about their son, their only son, who left to UK with his kid and wife, leaving them all alone here. They were telling me about the difficulties and the pain they were undergoing. That discussion shook me. So I went back and made a fact check. It was not very much encouraging. As per analysis by Helpage India organization, most of the retired people after retirement are forced to live a life of humiliation, isolation and abuses by their children. There are reports even they have been denied of basic needs such as food and medicine. There is one more article in Hindu dated October 2016 which says there is an alarming increase in the number of violence against old people. And as they are all alone, they are becoming victims easily. Let me give you an example. We all know Singapore, isn't it? We all know Singapore in terms of its GDP, its luxury, its lifestyle. But if you go to Singapore, any supermarket in Singapore, say it for 7-Eleven, Fair Price or Giant, all these are supermarkets in Singapore by the way. If you go there, you would see all the old people, old retired people working there right from the delivery to the cash counter, as they are dependent on their paycheck for the daily needs because they are left alone by the kids. Very often, 999, an emergency helpline service in Singapore, just like the 911 in US, gets called from Singapore citizens. People used to complain there is a suspicious and a smell coming from the neighborhood side. So the cops would go there, break open the doors and recover old people who had died days or even weeks ago. They are even denied and they are made to go in their deathbed all alone by the kids. Then the children and the relatives would be informed to recover their body. Is that the kind of situation we want here? Definitely not. Yes, I accept life today has changed a lot. We are running behind a lot of things. Life today is not like how it was yesterday. We are running behind a lot of things. We are running behind our career, we are running behind our money, and a lot of other things, leaving our loved ones and parents beside. But remember, just with one announcement, all the money literally turned into papers. It can happen with anything. Anything can leave us. All our materialistic assets, our status, anything can leave. but remain. Please do remember, there will be always one soul behind us. That's our parents. And we have been always told that what you give today, you get tomorrow. So you have to take care of your parents so that your children take care of you. And we always think it's our responsibility or it's our duty, you should take care of your parents. But friends, please trust me, it's not a duty, it's not a responsibility, but it's an opportunity for us to give back to them for all the sacrifices they made for us. In the course of my speech, when I shared my experience, I am very sure all your sweet memories with your parents would have run in your mind. So, what I'm up to? I'm not here to speak only for my parents, but I'm here for all the beautiful mothers and the courageous fathers, irrespective of how they are and what they do, for all the sacrifices they made for us. I come here, I put a request to you, take some time out from your busy schedule, think, sit back, look back. Let it be your parents or even your spouse parents. Just think what they have done for you. Just realize the sacrifice they have done for you, and then think what you have done for them, what you are doing for them, what you are going to do for them, because it's time to look back. Over to you.